Day 3 of the SAP 49er and 49er FX European Championships. The 90-strong fleet in the men's 49er are today divided into gold, silver and bronze groups for the fleet racing stage, whilst the 49er FX women's fleet are onto their last day of qualifications to decide the 16 who will advance to the semi-finals tomorrow. A light wind across the race courses this morning kept everyone ashore under postponement. So, time for the sailors to relax and to better prepare their skiffs before the breeze kicked in for racing. In Race Area B, the 49er FX fleet were the first to start racing for the day, with the top teams on the leaderboard all opting for the port end of the line in qualifying Race 7. Denmark's Hansen and Iversen secured the best start and took an early and clear lead from the rest of the fleet, with Germany's Lutz and Berker currently second overall on the leaderboard to windward of them. But the shifty weather did not help the teams heading up the left side of the track, and as soon as they tacked, they had already lost out a significant distance behind the teams that had headed to the right side of the track. The first rounding of the windward mark saw many of the boats, who up until then had been further down the overall standings, taking the advantage and round first and outpacing the teams normally to be found at the front of the pack. For the usual front runners to claw their way back through the fleet was going to be a tough call, particularly with the light conditions. As it turned out, glory in Race 7 went to Australia's Parkinson and Hall, who up until that point were in the mid-20s on the leaderboard. The one leading team who managed to sail solidly in this shifty Race 7 was Brazil's Grail and Kunze, who finished in third, which helped to convert their leaderboard position to second overall at the end of the day. Still holding firm at the top of the leaderboard are Denmark's Bad Nielsen and Thursgaard Olsen. The race committee on the men's 49er course had a few challenges getting racing underway. With the course closer to shore, the wind struggled to stabilise in strength and direction. A bit more time for the teams to prepare themselves and adjust the boats for the conditions ahead. When racing got started in the 31-boat Gold Fleet for the first race of the fleet race stage, it was the Danish heroes Wara and Lang who rounded the windward mark first, with the British team of Fletcher and Sign right on their tail. In the light breeze, it was a slow-paced race with 100% attention required by the teams, as they are all in the Gold Fleet now and every point counts. The Kiwis Hansen and Perebski, yesterday's overall leaders, were way back in last place, evidence of how tough the racing has become with the best of the best all in one fleet. Racing is incredibly close, with frequent place changes. Lucky for them, the Kiwis did manage to battle their way back through the fleet though, and finished in 17th. Today was the day of Fletcher and Sign, whose win in Race 1 and a 7th in Race 2 rewards them with the yellow jerseys at the top of the leaderboard.
Today we had a really good day, Alan and myself. It was tough out there. It was really shifty and really light, and sometimes the breeze was coming in. So we had a good first day in the similar conditions, and today we had another good day with a first and a 7th. We were just really trying to aim to get off the line on the shift and not really worry about the other boats. Just try and get our boat to the windward mark as quickly as possible.
Tomorrow it is on to the quarter-final stage for the men to qualify the top 16 teams who advanced the semi-finals on Saturday, with the finals on Sunday crowning the European champions. The tension mounts as we move through the fleet and final stage at the SAP 49er and 49er FX European Championships. Stay tuned.